Welcome very much to the first ever Legend Series FIFA here in front of a beautiful scenery. We are in front of the Holland Casino here in Valkenburg in the Netherlands, and we have 4 awesome players fighting for a prize pool. Winner takes it all, 1,000 euros, and our first match today will be Bryan Moeyaert from Belgium going up against Dr.Erhano, who's from Germany, playing for the VfB Stuttgart, and Bryan representing the Diffuse Kids. I'm gonna be joined in the caster booth for our match number 1 by one of the players who's gonna participate in match number 2. His name is Arnold Tahirovic. You might know him as Flego95. And I just say, without any further ado, we should jump into game number 1. The players look ready. I'm gonna join Arnold in the booth, and we will see each other in a minute.
Welcome to Valkenburg for WPT Deep Stacks Netherlands. Following record numbers last time out in Marrakesh, everyone is excited for the next stop on the WPT Deep Stacks Tour here at the Holland Casino in Valkenburg, set amongst some of the most picturesque countryside in the whole of the Netherlands. Now let's follow Olympia down to the poker room. Some familiar faces have already taken their seats in the WPT Deep Stacks Netherlands main event. They include WPT Deep Stacks Amsterdam winner Thijs Menko and WPT main event Amsterdam final tableist Jan Jansma. We're also looking forward to later this weekend when the World Poker Tour teams up with ELC Gaming for a first-of-its-kind collaboration of poker and esports. To find out more about that exciting partnership and to follow all the updates live from Holland Casino Valkenburg, head to WPT.com.
Play fun, exciting poker at clubwpt.com today.
There we are. It's very comfy in here inside of Big Betty, and I promised you that Arnold would be here as well. So Flego, how are you doing today?
I'm very fine, and how are you?
All good. It's very warm outside actually, so I'm already sweating just a little bit because it's mid-October, but already so hot here in the Netherlands.
Very nice weather.
Yeah, very nice weather also. What do you think about the scenery? We are in front of the casino.
All around it's perfect, the conditions are good, the gameplay I think will be good, and yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Are you hyped? Because every player for now they've been like, okay, it's gonna be chill, it's gonna be fun, but you were not really hyped. You guys, you were talking, you were standing outside, and also the poker players are still inside because they're still playing the WPT, which is going on right now. So there's no real crowd in front of the track now, but they're gonna come outside later once they drop out of the tournament. So I don't know if that little spark of the tournament, if that competitive spirit already got you, but we are already jumping into the game.
Yeah, I think Erhano is playing Real Madrid.
Yes, he is.
And Bryan is playing with Manchester. Here Erhano on the left side with nice touches, but nothing happened.
Yeah, a very aggressive start here to the game. Already running into the box. On the other side, Bryan, as you mentioned, he's going for Manchester United.
Yeah, both guys are very experienced, and I think it will be a good BO3, and we will see.
Yeah, also, what do you think about the format best of 3? Is this favoring the underdog?
Oh, 1-0 for Bryan, very good play.
And so quick!
Yeah, very quick in FIFA 18. There are many goals. 1-0 is like nothing in FIFA 18. And 80 minutes left, and I think Erhan can do it. But the best of 3 is the right format. It's much better than the best of 1.
Does it favor the underdog or does it favor the favorite?
No, I think every game when you play more, it's favoring the
better player.
The better player, yes.
Okay, talking about underdogs and favorites right here, would you pick Erhano to win this, or what do you think skill-wise?
Skill-wise, I think Erhan is the better one.
but nice corner here.
Yeah, Nice cross, but nothing happened. I think Aaron is a better player, but normally the professionals are playing a FIFA Ultimate Team, and this mode is head-to-head. And I don't know how much Bryan is playing this mode. Erhan played with me a few games, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Everything can happen.
Bryan is off to a good start here, already running into the defense of Erhano once
Nice
again with a nice
cross.
cross, and that's a 2-0 already.
Yeah.
And we just see the faces of these players quickly. I would really like to see Erhano's reaction to this.
Yeah, very fast 2-0 for Bryan. It's very important to go up, but like I said, in the first 50 minutes or general, in FIFA 18, many goals, many opportunities. And
that's just amazing. And look, they're both still relaxed. Erhano, he really doesn't feel the pressure. So what you were saying about the goals falling very quickly here in FIFA 18 might actually be true. Now Erhano trying to push his way towards the goal of his opponent. Passing nicely back to Casemiro. Modric now in possession of the ball. Off to Marcelo. He's going to try to find a pass, but doesn't get past the defender.
Yeah, Aaron is playing very slow in the offensive, and he's thinking to find the gap to pass it, but he can't find it. Bryan's defense is very solid.
And Bryan, he just seems to run over the players of Erhano right here. He really goes for the push all the time, but this time a nice back heel here. Gareth Bale still in possession of the ball. Luka Modric now, he might be able to get the shot.
Nice, but Herrera is there for Bryan.
With a very good save against Cristiano Ronaldo. And there we go, Erhano back now, really tightening the grip.
Yes.
Not letting his opponent run to...
And when you're 2-0 up like Bryan, you can be a little bit defensive and take your counter-attacks like he's doing.
Yeah, it's also about possession. You can already start to think about the time, because every second that ticks off the clock is running in your favor right now. You're up 2 goals, even though if something happens that you might not expect, you will still be ahead. And here also with a very nice tackle, in ball possession once again. Shaw now to the left side, a nice pass to Fellaini, and over towards the front, close to the box once again. It's Valencia. Fellaini again. Pogba might even try a shot from out here.
Nice,
and he really goes for it.
Yeah, long shots are effective this year, and it was a good spot to shoot, but he was not erfolgreich. I don't know what's in English.
Yeah, erfolgreich, successful. So we see the roots of Flago here, our German man. Thank you very much for casting me. Because before the tournament started, I was like, guys, one of you players, would you like to join me in the caster booth? And they were like, oh, yeah, but I don't know about my English. And I said, no, the people are watching this for you. The people want to see you. There we have another chance coming up. And we have a quick break. The ball's outside and a nice camera angle.
Yeah, I think Erhan is changing the formation, because Bryan played 4-2-2-2 and Erhan played 4-1-2-1-2, I think. You can
see the screen just a little bit right here.
Aaron is going for 3 defenders. He in my training games with him, he was playing all the time only with 3 defenders, and he was very strong with that formation. And we will see, maybe he can be better with this. Yeah.
Do you play a lot against Erhano? Are you guys?
Yeah, we are good friends. We are from the same town, Münster.
Yeah.
And we played 15 to 20 games in front of the tournament.
Okay.
And it was like our preparation.
Are you guys usually doing that as well, or are you just preparing for this tournament?
Now we're doing it as well. Normally we're doing it because you need to train, because the game is only out about 2-3 weeks, and it's very important to know the game at the start of FIFA, play much, and yeah.
So if Erhano would win the tournament, would you be mad at him or would you congratulate him?
No, I would congratulate him. And nice from Erhano, but the post was in the way.
Yeah, just not getting the goal. It's still a 2-0 here, but he's pushing. Carvajal loses the ball to Shaw, and he keeps it inside of the playgrounds. And there we go.
Yeah, I think the change with the formation was much better for Erhan.
Yeah, it's a lot more pressure.
Yeah.
Let's go now with a very quick ball, and we have Bale in front of the goal. Marcelo with the shot! And we have a scoreline of 2-1. Finally, Erhano finds his rhythm, finds into this game, and makes it close once again. So just a goal difference here. Have you seen any mistake by Bryan here, or?
Nah, I don't think so. Erhan was very fast with the fast free kick. And on the left side was Marcello free. I don't think Bryan was doing something wrong.
Just happening a little bit too quick, as we've seen just before that.
But Bryan is still 2-1 up. Maybe he can here on the right side with Martial.
Exactly, that's what we mentioned. Fellaini with a very
nice
good position.
To Pogba, and that's a 3-1.
Oh, that's a very nice shot. Very tight passing here in the box, just meters away from the goal. But Erhano, he's still not feeling the pressure. You can just tell. Look at Bryan though. He's focused.
Very focused.
He's in the game. He really wants to win this.
Yeah, it's the first game is very important in the best of 3 series.
Yes.
When you won the first game, you need only one more.
2 goals with Pogba already. Yeah. But as you promised, it is going to be a lot of goals, a lot of quick goals. We have 4 goals in the first half already. Real Madrid going up against Manchester United. And a little bit of passing in the back.
On the right side, Martial, I think the jackbuck was not that good.
Oh, Gareth Bale might have a way to run through, and there's the pass coming, and the pass to Ronaldo for the goal. 2-3. Very nicely done.
Very nice.
Really tight passing in the spot right here.
He had the space with Isco, and then the through ball to Bale.
Yeah, but look at Gareth Bale. All the time he was so free. All the time not covered by any opponent.
Yeah, the defending is very hard this year. Maybe we'll see in the next few games goals like this with this formation. Yeah. Because the 3 players up front, Isco, Bale, and
so
Ronaldo.
Would you say that the zone coverage by the PC was better in FIFA 17?
I think it's the same. After the patch, it's the same. Before the patch, it was only manual defending. After the patch, it's like FIFA 17. The computer defending is very good. Yeah,
we are just jumping into the second half right away. No changes by any of these players. And very quick passing once again. Cristiano Ronaldo on his way towards the goal. What a great pass!
Offside. It was offside for Bale.
Yeah, I can.
But it was very great pass.
But it was very tight.
Yeah.
Just with the tip of
That's
his
a huge mistake from Bryan.
Oh, yeah.
But a little bit too fast from...
Is he nervous or where's...
No, I don't think so. Proof players are very experienced.
Okay,
but a few mistakes from Bryan.
And we have a long ball towards Cristiano Ronaldo once again. Mkhitaryan loses the ball to Marcelo, who's playing like a midfielder.
Right now. I think he's playing on the left wing side, because the 3 defenders are the 3 defenders are Varane, Ramos, and the 3rd maybe Casemiro. But Lukaku, nice goal, very nice from Bryan.
Yeah, another great goal being scored here. Nice pass, but that was easy because
that's on the other side when you have 3 defenders like this. You can the counter attacks on the right or left side, very effective.
Exactly, and just what you were talking about, it makes sense to put Marcelo into the midfield because he's a very quick player and also has a nice shot if you really need that. But also give you the pressure to really go for that pressing. Because as a learned defender, now he's way up and open. Maybe has a position to put in a cross if he wants to, but goes for the back pass. That's Luka Modric here.
Nice dribbling,
dancing around.
That's a little bit lucky. And Carvajal with the shot, but De Gea in the goal. I think if one moment with Isco he can shoot, but that was one pass too much.
Yeah, I thought he should already maybe went for the shot with Luka Modric because he was in a splendid position. But it's Bryan again, and we're in the 57th minute already. So the time is still ticking. Only 1 goal.
2 goals.
In the second half already.
Yeah, 1 goal in the second half. But Marcelo on the left side, he can shoot and good chance.
We have a substitution here. Asensio coming in, Marcelo actually leaving.
I don't know why. I think Marcelo was good for him on the left side.
Yeah, also we saw a couple of very nice situations. Marcelo was doing a good job, but somehow Erhano seems to like Ascenso here. And there we go, Valencia passing on to Fellaini. There we go, Marshall in a crossing position,
nice.
turning back. Cross is delivered, but
Kelowna was
cleared by the goalie. But look at this, another mistake
very
coming up
nice.
here. The
Yeah.
defense not able to get the ball out. So in the end, it's going to be Fellaini scoring the 5-2-2 scoreline.
I think Lukaku, but Bryan in front of the goal, very effective. And he's 5-2 up.
Yeah, that's just amazing. I really thought that Erhano would be the favorite by a great margin and not just slightly. But Bryan is really putting up the pace here.
Definitely.
And I don't think that Erhano has enough time to really make this, because from the looks of it now, as you described, his attacks there are very patient. He's waiting for the opening. He's just trying to find the best angle.
Yeah.
And that's not what you need in situations like these. You
Yeah.
really have to go for the push, but instead it's Bryan once again running over the defense of his
20 minutes
opponent.
left for Erhan. 3 goals in FIFA, I think, like I said, many goals, but very difficult in 25 minutes to score 3 goals.
And there we just go again. Bryan is just not letting loose. Just look at that man. Bryan very angrily looking at that screen. Really focused. It's very good to see Erhano still. That's where you can see the experience, because Erhano still doesn't really care about it, as it looks.
He has one game left.
Yeah,
it's the best of 3.
best of 3, as we pointed out.
Yeah.
So in this first series.
But the game is not over. Everything can happen.
Definitely. 20 minutes to go. Fellaini with a great pass towards Mkhitaryan, and does Pogba again. Not able to find the shot. Gareth Bale passing back. Luka Modric now in possession. Carvajal on the right side, and Ronaldo now offside. Has to be careful, looking for that hole once again, but not finding it.
Bryan's defense is very solid in the second half. Not many chances. Only 1-2 from Erhan.
Yeah, now another substitution coming in. Carvajal taken out. And
No, it was not a substitution. In FIFA 18, it's new. You have opportunities or options on the right side
okay,
when the ball is
quick
out.
substitute.
Yeah, quick substitute.
Okay, and he didn't take it.
He didn't take it.
So that's why you're the pro. That's what you're here for. But a very nice shot from outside the box. 75 minutes played already, and Erhano makes the scoreline tight again, 3-5. You were mentioning it. Anything can happen. It's FIFA 18. Goals can be scored very quickly.
And 50 minutes are left. Erhan can do it, I think.
Yeah, he already pulled off stuff like this before in his career, winning a lot of titles already. One of the most recognized players in Germany, alongside his friend Timox.
Yeah.
They used to play together. Timox now playing for Wolfsburg, and Erhano playing for Stuttgart. And we have him running.
And we can feel the
again.
pressure, but I think Erhan, with 10 minutes left, need to play a little bit more offensive. Like,
But he's going for the risks.
yeah. And it's good for Bryan. He can counter the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, but losing the ball in midfield. Erhano not quite able to get the pass through, though. And then we see Bryan once again pushing towards the goal. Would have already been in the clearing here. Could have maybe gone for the shot, but decided to instead look for a pass, which he didn't find. Now Erhano, once again, he just doesn't get over midfield, as it looks. Now finally breaking through. Very quick passing here. Taken out by Manchester United, though. And then we have Marshall passing back to Fellaini. Matic now to Shaw.
5 minutes left. Bryan is
Yeah, he's
very
just,
cool,
he's
very
just
compact.
passing so secure.
Yeah.
Matic to Mkhitaryan, Pogba, and Mkhitaryan again wants to find Fellaini here. And he does so. That's very nice passing through these small holes in the defense of Erhano, and another shot hitting the crossbar and not quite nailing the header, though.
Yeah, nice long shot, nice straight back with Martial, and then the long shot, a little bit unlucky to hit the crossbar.
Yeah, really did a good job right here. Bryan, I really like his offensive style. You were talking about his defensive play already, but I really like how he plays it offensively.
Yeah, offensively is very strong.
Yeah, it reminds me of the of Dortmund in real life, what we've seen from them a couple of years ago. Very quick football, very
Yes.
very aggressively pushing towards the goal. That's just what we see from Bryan here, still leading by 2 goals. We're already in overtime. Pogba getting ready for the free kick. Oh, that was far off. Can you talk about free kicks in FIFA 18? What has changed?
Nothing big changed. The free kicks are like FIFA 17. Yeah, nothing big in my opinion.
Okay, but still that shot was far off the target.
That was not a good free kick, yes.
Yeah,
but when you're 5-3 up, I don't think you need the 90 minutes to take a free kick that serious.
Yeah, and that's closing out the game. So the first victory here in this best of 3 series falls into the hands of Bryan.
Yes.
Quite unexpected as he goes as the underdog into this series here. It's match number 1, but whoever loses this will not be eliminated from the tournament, as we are playing a double elimination format. And here we are back in Big Betty. So Arno, you can wave to all your fans maybe watching out there. And yeah, it's just a pleasure having you.
Thanks.
I hope you're still
I'm very happy
well.
to be here.
Let us talk about your game, because we actually invited Brian Hessing, known
Yes.
as that Ronaldo guy, but he is sick today, so he's not coming. And that's why we decided to give out a wild card spot to one of the guests of the casino. And that's going to be very interesting, because the guest of the casino had to play against the coach of Brian, who's playing right now. So, and the guest won against the coach.
Yeah, the guest won. We will see. Everything can happen.
Yeah.
I don't underestimate my opponent. And we will see.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, because that's mixing something in that nobody can predict.
Yes.
It's a wild card player. Nobody knows if he's going to be good or bad, and you're obviously a well-known pro, and so
it's a new game, a new mode. Everything can happen.
Yeah, it's going to be very funny. But for now, going back to match number 1, Erhano against Bryan. So Bryan won the first game 5-3. Something that Erhano asked me before the tournament was if he can change his team from one game to another, and I said yes, you can change your team, because that's an
I don't think he's changing. We will see. He's playing Real Madrid.
Exactly.
The only thing, maybe he changed the formation, but I don't saw something at the beginning.
Yeah, but very aggressive right here.
Yeah, very aggressive start.
So we have.
But I think he changed at the beginning to 3 defenders, not like the first game. He started in the first game with 4 defenders, and in this game he started with 3 defenders. On Ronaldo on the right side to Isco, but Matic was there.
Yeah, not quite nailing the shot. And we just got a little best of 3 here in the middle of the screen, showing that Bryan only has to win 1 more game in order to advance to the next stage of this double elimination bracket. Going for a short pass here, as we've seen him fail on his first free kick. That went straight over the goal. Right now, Erhano with a fresh game, resetting his mindset, resetting how he feels about this. He will be looking just to find the rhythm.
It's very important to know that you have 1 game left. Nothing happened. You lost 1 game, but you can still do it. And he's an experienced player. He knows the situations. And yeah,
but something that I'm realizing is that he goes for a lot of passing when he's very close to the opponent's goal, but most of them just don't land there where you want them to be.
Yes,
so
sometimes
maybe he should maybe think about just going a little bit for a straightforward approach.
Yeah, a little bit faster or something like that. Sometimes it's 1 pass too much. But
exactly.
That's Dr.Erhano's play style.
Yeah, he's a doctor, so just...
And that's the 1-0 for Bryan.
Yeah, 1-0 for Bryan, scoring once again. Even though we haven't really seen him participate in this game, it was Dr.Erhano all on his own with a lot of possession. But it's Bryan once again to score out of nowhere. And that's what we were talking about. That's what we wanted to see from Erhano. Just go for that long ball into the front. And here we see the striker not quite nailing it, hitting the frame of the goal.
Yeah, he hit the post, and then the second chance with, I think, Marcelo was there. But after the kickoff, it's very, very easy to score. He had the chance, but De Gea was there.
Yeah, De Gea holding on here for Manchester United. And once again, we see Bryan running towards his opponent. Pogba now in possession of the ball. Mkhitaryan with a very slick move, but Erhano able to close him out. So how much of an impact does this first goal for Bryan have? Because Erhano already lost the first game. You told us his mindset is, okay, I still got something more, but now you concede another goal.
Nice cross with Marcello, but I think 1-0 is not that big, but if he concedes the second or third goal, that might be a little bit too much. But one goal, like I said, in FIFA 18, many quick goals. 1-0 is not that big, but I think he don't want to concede a second or third goal.
Yeah, and here we go. Bryan once again in the attack with Fellaini passing to Martial with a very nice cross, but it gets taken out by the defender. Still in the attack though. Possession for Manchester United and a very nice cross again. Erhano able to get the ball out of danger here. Isco to Ronaldo, but the shot gets blocked by the defender.
Yeah, Bryan is playing really good with the two strikers, Lukaku and Martial, and behind that with I think Pogba and Mkhitaryan, and on the 2-6 positions is Fellaini and Matic. Very strong formation. Guys were very tall, and because of that he may
very tall and very physical. So they're really good tacklers. You can just get the ball.
And crosses with these teams are effective too because they're so tall. And on the right side with Ronaldo, and
he's trying to go for the long-range shot here. So he's changing his play style bit by bit.
Yes.
We saw him going for a quicker approach already. Now he's taking shots from outside the box, not doing like a surgeon with his knife cutting slowly through the defense. But here we go. Bryan once again just running, always running, taking out the wings here. And he's got very quick players on the wings as well. Valencia to Fellaini, Martial in the middle again. Lukaku just waiting for the ball in the middle. And it's going to be a very nice crossing position. Turning towards the middle once again. The pass then is taken by Erhano, who's got the speed on his side. And with Gareth Bale, two people in the middle to back it up. Another pass might be what he needs, but not quite hitting the goal.
Yeah, it was good. Very fast play. Nice ball to Isco back, but a little bit unlucky. Isco with his left foot is not the best.
Yeah, but a very nice approach, a very nice attack. I really love to see that passing game. Erhano really went for that last pass again, but this time it was a good pass. And here we are, Gareth Bale once again
And
going for the
long
shot. And there's the shot we were talking about. Erhano is now taking his chances and...
Yeah, he's shooting more. He's shooting from the distance, and with Bale from this spot, you can try it. Yeah, and it was successful.
That's also what I personally for myself. Because I tend to have the same play style as Erhano. I always try to go for that last pass to really secure the goal, to have a man free and maybe the goalkeeper of the opponent's team somewhere else. But that's not always working for me. So I also recognize that if you just go for the shots, they're gonna fall. If you need 12, if you need 15, but you're at least gonna get the one goal. If you're always passing, that's
the thing.
That's just not gonna be successful.
Yeah, so I think Erhan changed his formation
once again.
Yeah, once again to the same like Bryan 4-2-2-2. Well, I don't know why, because he played okay.
That's an interesting point, because why is Erhano, even though you said you trained a lot, you prepared for this tournament, he's still changing his positions, he's changing his formations, he's changing all of that. Is he unsecure in his playstyle? Hasn't he found his way to go? And just an easy goal conceded here once again.
Like I said, after a kickoff, it's very easy to score. It's like a glitch. After a kickoff, when you score, you need to be focused 100%. And there, across to Pogba. And that's it.
Yeah, it's deflected off the back of the defender.
Of Modric. Yeah.
And there's just no chance for the goalie.
Yeah, we prepared, and Erhan can play a few formations. And with this formation, he's more than solid, I think. And it's not over 50. We have the complete second half.
Yeah, this game is way closer than the first
Yes.
game. In the first game, we already saw Bryan leading 3-1. This time, it's only 2-1. Maybe a third goal coming. Also, we had 5 goals in the first half, if I remember.
There was a red
correctly.
card, I think. A red card for Real Madrid. I don't know which player. But there is Lukaku with the 3-1 in the 45 minute.
Oh, exactly, and that's the 3-1. And I was talking about the psychological aspect now. And just look at him; he's starting to really feel the pressure. He's not looking as
Yeah, he's
relaxed anymore.
looking angry because I don't think that was a red card.
Me neither. I just
That's-
I have to agree with what you say, but still, it's not only about the red card. I feel like that Erhano's play is just not on point here. He seems to be distracted or just not in focus, or something is definitely wrong. I just can't pinpoint that, but if he can't pick up his performance here, it's going to be very difficult to proceed.
Yeah, with 10 men, 2 goals down, it will be very difficult.
Yeah, and Bryan is not letting loose. Here's Valencia once again, taking the wing and very nice and quick passes to Lukaku, who even was close to getting the ball from the defender once again. Marcelo now on the left side of the defense. And there we go with Kroos. I think Erhano, as you mentioned, switched the formation back to 4 defenders. I think that's a good decision because you need some more stability. You just can't concede another goal. It should all
No,
be
one more
focused.
goal, I think it's over.
Exactly.
2 goals, it's okay, but you're 10 men. But everything can happen.
Everything can happen. That's gonna be the motto of today's show, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Legend Series FIFA, powered with the help of the Holland Casino here in the Netherlands and ELC Gaming. My name is Marvin. I'm joined by Flaggo. We are your commentators for this game, and the scoreline 3-1 in favor of Bryan, who we declared to be the underdog because Dr.Erhano is a very experienced and very
Very
well-known
good,
player.
nice pass, and that's a 3-2.
There we go.
But look, no reaction from Erhan, like nothing happened.
Yeah, he's still down. He's focused now. That's what I wanted to see from the start of the game. Now he's feeling it. He's feeling the pressure. He's angry.
Yeah, maybe he needs the pressure.
Yeah, maybe he's one of the players that really needs that, but I don't think so, because from his play style in the past, I saw him take over very convincingly and just play from start till finish, very focused, but also relaxed. That's something good about him, because he never gets too much pressure on himself. He doesn't fall into a certain level of stress where you're just harming yourself and you can't really play well anymore. So that's something good. I think that's overall very well. That's a very good feature for you in esports, because you have to stay calm. It's all about the
one
mentality.
of the more important thing is to be calm.
Yeah, that's also what we recognize, because you are very calm as well, casting here, and I think that's just the attitude that you need in order to be good in a game. Because if you're always like, oh no, can I do that, or oh man, I'm a goal behind, you're never gonna be a real professional.
Yeah. But here, Bryan on the left side with a nice drag back with Lukaku to Martial. But Erhan's defense is better in the second half, with 1 man down. And the hair is there.
Yeah, very nice ball through, even though it was a bit randomly. But still, now Bryan is taking his time, going for a long ball, has Martial and Lukaku in front. Pass back to his defender. Fellaini is now in the middle. Going to Moeyaert. And there we go. Pogba slowly but surely making his way, and Martial is in the open. Can he find the goal? He can't, but he's backed up by his teammate. He's backed up by Pogba, and there we go. 4-2. Is this over now?
Maybe it's over. 20 minutes left, I think. Very nice skill move with Bryan, from Bryan with Martial.
Yeah, very well done. A very nice shot as well. Just letting the defender fall to the ground here, and then Pogba is there to secure the goal. 4-2-2 the scoreline. Erhano is down a man. He only has 2 players left to use, and this pass just goes out, and look at him. Now he's finally reacting. He's getting emotional. Matic once again. Bryan still so focused. He still doesn't trust his victory here.
Yeah, Bryan can take it very slow. With 1 man up and 20 minutes left, 2 goals up. He can cool down the game a little bit.
Yeah, but there's another corner coming in, but falls into the hands, or shall I say the feet, of Real Madrid, and a nice fake here by the goalkeeper.
Erhan need a fast goal. That's what he need.
Yeah, and a very good pass here to Bale. Is he gonna get his goal?
Yes.
No. Oh yes, actually that's in. I saw it going off.
That's
to
what
the right
Erhan
side.
needed.
Just look at Erhano. He's still angry. I love this side. I could watch that for ages. Erhano just sitting in that chair playing some FIFA, and he just looks
Like
so
at home.
casual.
Yeah, casual.
But there we go. He has a chance. 15 minutes still left in the game.
Yes. And with 10 men, Erhan is playing really well.
Yeah,
Better than the first game, maybe.
he's only down a goal. He has got 4 defenders in the back. Talking about that stability that he needs in order to really make something happen here. And a nice pass to the left wing. Vasquez is waiting with a long ball towards Ronaldo, but not quite nailing it. And there we have Martial again. Lukaku passing on to Mkhitaryan. But for now retreating just a little bit, looking for the hole. The defense still standing very strong. And Erhano is not really touching that. He's still only steering Marcelo here. Leaves the back 4 at their places. Now tries to cover up that throw in here. And he actually gets the ball, so this might be his chance. Oh, but the referee.
Very unlucky.
Oh, yeah, that's very unlucky. The ball now back in possession for Bryan. But Erhano nearly hitting the referee a second time here. Even a third, so he's really playing with the referee and loses the ball because there was no open lane for a pass. A very nice move once again. Bryan is really playing very well right here, but is now taken on by 2 defenders.
Yeah, Bryan is
That's just crazy. Just look at him, and he's in the clearing once
playing
again.
really well. Really, really well.
Oh, take it out. And this
And
is
I
an
think
angry man.
Yes.
He's fed up with that situation.
Maybe he's thinking what he does wrong. And
Yeah, he should, because he's still not out of the tournament, as we already mentioned.
Yeah,
There's still
he's
a
not
game to
out.
come, but he's falling down to the losers bracket. And he was my favorite to win the whole thing, and falling down to the losers bracket. Oh, that's quite interesting. But here we have another attack even by Bryan, even though he's 2 goals ahead.
Yeah, I think it's over. Bryan 5-3 up with 2 minutes left, or 1 minute. Bryan very solid in the first 2 games, in my opinion. Very solid. Defense was strong. Offensively, he's playing very variable with a few skill moves, crosses.
Yes.
Exactly. Very good.
I totally agree. From what we've seen so far, Bryan definitely looks great in FIFA 18 here. And this is just gonna be the clock running out as Erhano is just giving over the ball to Bryan, and they
that's
end
it.
the game. Yeah, it's a 2-0 victory overall here in that best-of-3 series for Bryan. Coming up against Dr.Erhano with a scoreline of 3-5 in both games.
Yes.
So 5-3 winning. That's your winner first match. So he will be advancing to the winners match. And next up is going to be Flago against our wildcard. So I think you should already get prepared.
Of course, I think so.
Yeah, so
nice to be
good
here.
luck, have fun.
Thank you.
Maybe we're going to see you later in the caster booth again, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, we will take 2 minutes of a break. Just a small one, and then we will be right back with the Legend Series FIFA.
Deep Stack Netherlands. Anticipation is rising here ahead of this weekend's eagerly awaited partnership between the WPT and ELC Gaming. As we wait for the guys behind us to finish setting up, let's head inside and check in on the main event. As you can see, there are already over 100 entrants in Day 1B of the WPT DeepStacks Netherlands main event. And with late registration open until the start of level 10, that number is set to grow. Already in the field is Dutch TV star Alberto Stegeman and WPT DeepStacks High Roller Netherlands runner-up Raoul Rafos. Follow along to the main event and to read live updates from the tournament floor, be sure to head to WPT.com.
Play fun, exciting poker at ClubWPT.com today.
I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up, I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye.